guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is another video for the makeup collection downsizing series that me and Jen from GlamMoms are working on together. And this little edition is going to be focusing on eye products, eyeshadows, and for me, palettes. She is not getting rid of any of her palettes, but I do have a few that I will be passing on and trying to sell or donate or give to family, friends, that kind of thing. So stay tuned. It's a super long video, so I'm just making this very, very short. I will link Jen's video down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. So these are all of the shadows, palettes, singles, glitters, everything, pigments that I am going to be passing on to family, friends. Some of them I will, some of the pricier ones are the ones that I haven't really touched much. I will try and sell them obviously at a very discounted price. Let me know in the comments below what you think about blog or Instagram sale, or if you're interested in any of these. And then the rest I will be donating. I've donated before to women's shelters in my area. I've sent stuff off, you know, so it's definitely something I do. Let's go ahead and get started with some of these. So I'll just start with my singles first. These are my Maybelline Color Tattoos. These and the L'Oreal Infallibles were the hardest ones for me to go through because you guys know I adore them all. Absolutely. Let me just zoom in a little bit. I absolutely adore these, and the quality is always great. And what I really had to do, and what me and Jen talked about, was really just going through our collection and not just picking things based on color or consistency, because if I did that, I really would probably keep everything, but more so focusing on what we reach for. I don't reach for this. No matter how beautiful it is, I don't reach for it. So this is Fierce and Tangy. This is an orange Maybelline Color Tattoo, and I really am into oranges and stuff, but I used to use this, and I don't reach for it much. This is a blue one. We have Edgy Emerald and Tenacious Teal. I actually think these are switched. I think the last time I was looking at these. So Tenacious Teal is the blue one, and Edgy Emerald is this like really pretty like mermaidy green one. And I have used it. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't even close this. But again, it's beautiful, but it's not something that I use often, you know? I mean, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Now, this is one of the color tattoos that was matte, and this is just beige. Really like this also, but I have a lot of eye concealers, eye primers, you know, similar things. So I just found myself not really using this. And this one was probably the hardest one for me to let go of. This is Lavish Lavender. You guys know how I feel about purple. It's my life. It's my jam. And it's just gorgeous. But I have a million others. And I am keeping like 2 other cream bases like this and some chubby pencils that are similar purples. And when I really blended them out as I would on my eye, a lot of them looked similar. So I'm letting go of this one. On that same note, I'm getting rid of both of my Flower cream shadows. This is Time Willow Tell, and this one is Orchiding Around, this purple and green, and they're beautiful. But again, I'm keeping Maybelline Color Tattoos and L'Oreal Infallibles and some other cream shadows that have the same look, and these are gorgeous. These are more of like a moussey texture as opposed to like, this is like a hard cream. This is definitely like moussey and a lot creamier, and they're wonderful, and the packaging is super adorable. I mean, look at that. Look at that. But packaging is just not enough for me to keep such a bulky single item. So I'm getting rid of all of these. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. I went through all of my L'Oreal Infallibles, and I could only get rid of a silver one and a black one. The silver one is Primed and Precious, and this black one is Eternal Black, and it does have like a silver glitter sparkle in there. And sorry for blinding you. And when I was looking at, when I swatched this, I was just like, okay, this looks like so many other blacks with sparkles that I have in palettes and things like that, which is why I got rid of it. And my palette, what's it called? My Pretty Rebel palette from Too Faced has an amazing, amazing silver, I believe. Or one of them does. And And I'm just like, okay, I don't need this silver. So I don't want to let go. I don't want to let go, but I'm going to. I'm getting rid of both of those. These Urban Decay singles, I love them. I mean, this is laced and this is Sin and Mushroom. And this is just like a little duo that came in like a Sephora favorites set. And I really wanted it because everyone talks about them and they're so beautiful, you know, and they are. And I love Mushroom. It's, you know, it's great. But I think I have Mushroom in another little palette I have. And regardless, I know this just looks like, sorry, this just looks like so many colors in the Naked 2 palette that I'm like, okay, the color itself swatched on my hand may not be an exact dupe, but the overall look I achieve on my eye is. And I do have Sin in some palettes from Urban Decay. And then Laced is just a beautiful, neutral transition color. And it's great, but again, this is just way too similar to like the Urban Decay basics, you know, so I'm passing on both of these. This is my Stila Kitten, which I have a dupe for in the L'Oreal Infallibles. So I'm actually going to pass this on to my girlfriend because hers broke or she lost it or something. And I know she really wants it. So I'm going to pass on Stila Kitten. Even though I wanted to keep it, I don't need it. Now I have 4 of these NYX Ultra Pearl Mania little loose pigment things, and they're just in various colors, you can see here. And I got them on a whim for Halloween one year. I never used them. In my last purge last winter, I got rid of other ones. I thought these were really pretty. I'm still keeping a whole bunch of loose pigments and loose eyeshadows from like Jessie's Girl and things like that. So slowly but surely I'm getting rid of them. And I have a whole bunch of samples from My Beauty Addiction that Got by Love Girl sent me in a swap, and I really, really like them. So I just don't really have a need for something this big. I know it looks really tiny, but they take up space and I'm never going to go through this whole pigment. There's absolutely no way. So someone will have more fun with these guys than I am. And these are the 3 loose shadows I'm getting rid of. I'm getting rid of my last 2 e.l.f. eyeshadows. I got rid of a bunch last time. This is in Caffeinated and Wild. I don't even know if I've ever opened these. Caffeinated is gorgeous. I had a really hard time partying with this one. And Wild is really, really pretty also. They're just more like earthy colors. But they're beautiful, and these are really great quality. e.l.f. has amazing stuff. Don't turn your nose up to it if you haven't tried it. Especially if you're trying to build your kit. You know, or if you're just starting out with makeup, or, you know, your daughter or your niece or someone starting out with makeup. This is really, really great. But again, with the loose eyeshadows, I just don't use them enough or at all. And then this is Bella Terra, and this is a beautiful color. This is a mineral shimmer in navy, and it's gorgeous. I really don't want to let this go. Why did I let this? Okay. Regardless of what my reasoning was and how beautiful this is like, and I remember swatching this and this was absolutely gorgeous. Oh, because I have another blue one and there's no need for 2 blue loose mineral shadows that I will never use. And I have this Salty Cosmetics Glamazoid, and it's just like an iridescent, and I never reach for it. And I have a few similar ones from Jessie's Girl that I never use also, and I'd rather keep those. And then this is the Da Vinci Cosmetics in Harmony. Another really, really pretty pigment, but it's kind of bulky and I don't use it. So getting rid of that. And I think I got that in like a glossy box or something. Now these are the 3 Pixel eyeshadows that I own. I have them in this green one is Charming, and it's like an olive kind of color. Delicate is this beautiful like bronzy penny colored goldish color. And then Gorgeous is this, of course, purple. Now I'm gonna do like a mini quick review because now I'm not gonna have anything from this line. But what you do with these singles is you slide this out, and it actually has a little applicator, which I've used. And it's actually really nice because it's not a brush. It applies the shadow more pigmented to your lid. These are beautiful. I'm just going to swatch this. Okay, well that was not a great swatch. But they're beautiful. They really, really are. Especially, I probably should have swatched the gold or the green, but I really, really like them. These are great. The only problem is I don't reach for my singles as much. And when I put these in my makeup basket recently, I used them a lot, but I have these in palettes, and the palettes that I have them in are palettes that I love and cannot part with. So I'd rather just start using those than keeping a whole bunch of singles around that get lost in the shuffle and in the mix. So these are really great also. Really love them. I'm getting rid of both of these guys. These are my NYX Roll-On Shimmers in Taupe and Salmon. This is Taupe, this is Salmon. These again are very pretty, but they're just difficult for me to apply. Now, I'm passing on this Avon in Cornflower. Get ready, guys. This is gorgeous. Look how beautiful. I don't reach for it much, again, only because it's a single. But also, I just did a little mug swap, and my person, Victoria, is actually the one who sent me this one, and we got each other in the mug swap, and she sent me a little Avon palette, and it has a color that looks identical to this. So I don't know if it's the exact same one or if it's just very similar, but that's like a little tiny like 8-pan palette kind of thing from Avon. So I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to pass this on. This is just gorgeous, and it's buttery smooth. This guy isn't drugstore, it's Lorac. It's a trio. I got this on Haute Look, and this is in Rockstar. This is gorgeous. I really do love it. I've used it once, guys, I swear. I've put this in my makeup basket and just have never used it. They're absolutely beautiful, but I just don't reach for it. So, and I really like the packaging. I don't care that it's bulky. Like, it's something that I just keep keeping because I love it so much, but I just never use it. So again, another item that I never use, and someone else could love this. So everything else here is drugstore. This is from Gosh, or just Gosh, I guess. It's a trio eyeshadow in Crystal Waters. I know Gosh is really difficult to come by and is pricier or something like that. Really nice colors, and I have used this maybe twice, and come up with some really beautiful looks using just these shadows and like another transition color. But I have a lot of blue shadows that are, you know, in that I'm keeping, that are singles or little palettes, but also in palettes. So I'm passing this on, even though I don't want to. This is a lot of stuff I don't want to get rid of. Let's go here. This NYX Love and Florence Eat Love Be Fab. It looks gorgeous. However, the color payoff just is not there, especially with this color, which is why I purchased it. Yeah, it's not bad whatsoever. And if you use a base and things like that, if you have the time for that, then it's fine. But I just wasn't really impressed with it, so I'm passing that on. Same thing with this. I loved this last year when I first got it. This is a Revlon Quad and Brazen. I got this from, I got this because Love Melissa Michelle here on YouTube did a tutorial with it, and it was fabulous. But this just has like no color payoff, and the other colors are actually nice, but I realized that I create the same exact look with some of my palettes that I have recently that have these like warmer colors. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should pass on that. I just never reach for this. This is Twilight Rays from Maybelline. This is an 8-pan. Have I used it? Oh, I think I used this once, and big shocker, it was probably like the purple color there, and maybe like this blue, or maybe I think it was like the purple and the pink. Big shocker, right guys? Okay. Now I'm passing on this Blue Had Me at Hello. This is my Wet n Wild 8-pan. This is the only Wet n Wild thing I've ever gotten rid of as far as eyeshadows because I love the consistency, the quality, the color payoff is amazing. But I never ever reach for this, and I can't look at it for too long because I will keep it because of these two colors. Let me open it so you guys can see. These two colors look gorgeous. I mean, you can tell. And I think those are the only colors I've used. Probably once. But they're beautiful. And I have to close this and cover it up so that I do not keep it. This was actually really hard for me to let go of. The Wet n Wild Limited Edition Fergie. This is in Rose Parade. I love this. I really do. It's very pretty. You guys know I love these like purpley rosy colors. They're my boo things. It's just the way I am. I can't get over purple. But again, I have very similar colors in a million palettes, and with better quality, better color payoff. So I've talked about those. Let me see. This is my Sun Club from Essence. This is the Glamour To Go eyeshadow in Long Beach. These are really, really nice also. and really good quality. And I think I got this as a gift from someone. The only thing is that I barely used it. It looks brand new. Like, I know I've used this, but it looks brand new. And I know I've used it, and look, like this thing is missing. But I have so many colors like this and that achieve exactly the same look. I'm just getting rid of, I'm just trying to be good. And this is actually good quality, beautiful colors, good color payoff. And I was just like, okay, someone else can use this. Honestly, someone else can use this, and it's just going to be wasted in my collection. I also have this. This is the Quo Beauty on the Go little set here. And it has like these 3 lip ones on top. It still has the seal over it. I think this is like some kind of blush. It has a really nice big mirror here too. And then these 3 colors, really beautiful. I've used this maybe once, and I think I just used these 3. So again, just another thing with these. I love these neutrals and colors like this. As you can see, this repeating a lot, like purples and these bronzy neutrals and things like that. But I just have so many, I'm not using them. And it has gorgeous packaging. I think this is a Canadian brand. Now, the next thing, the last 3 things here, this is a Milani thing. This is sealed. This is a paint eyeshadow palette. Super soft silk-like eyeshadow in fashion-forward neon colors. Yeah, I've never used it. I'm assuming they're really pigmented, but I've never used it, and I've had this for a while. It's still sealed, like I said. This is the BH Cosmetics California collection. This little trio we got in an Ipsy bag, I believe. And I really, of course, like this purple, and the gold. San Francisco was okay. But I just don't use it. I never see it. You know, I put it out on my vanity so that I would use it, and it just kind of like falls in places because I don't reach for it. And the last thing is the GlamRx. It's like super messy in there. I tried to like tape these down. These are a mix of like Coastal Scents, Yabby little singles that we receive in our Ipsy bags. And they're fine. The quality's fine, but it's messy, and it's just something I don't reach for ever. So I'm passing that on. Oh, this is my Laura Mercier. Oh, it's so pretty. This is the Golden Mosaic Shimmer Block. God, I don't need this. It's so pretty. This was given to me by a friend that used to work at Sephora, and she got like tons of samples. So I don't feel as bad because she didn't pay for it. This is so beautiful. The only thing is this looks like something from my Lorac. Like, I can get the same looks from Lorac Prayer to Go and the Lorac Unzipped. You know, like this looks like it was straight from there. Gosh. Okay. This is like the Wet n Wild. Like, put it down, let go, just let go. Okay, I'm also going to pass on my Stila Rockin' in Rio little palette here. I had mentioned this last time, that it was something that I really liked. It was so pretty. This blue, gosh guys, I don't know why I'm so drawn to blue. I don't use them, but I'm drawn to them. Is really, really great. Some of these I've like never even used this color. I don't think I've used that. I've used the blue in this and maybe this. And it's really pretty, but again, it's just something I don't reach for, and I love the packaging. Look at that girl. She's like hot stuff. So passing on that. Now I'm going to save the other ones. I'm also going to pass on this 28 color palette Smoky Eye edition from BH Cosmetics. Great quality for the cost. I didn't purchase this, so I know I got this from someone, but I just don't reach for it. And BH Cosmetics is very affordable. There's some great colors. I've used this like gold shimmery kind of color. And I think that the only other colors I've used are like these 4. Again, shocker, right guys? Like the rosy purpley colors. And those are really pretty. And basically were this palette, which I already told you I have a million other palettes even from like Urban Decay and things like that that just have like really pigmented shadows. So someone is really going to be able to use this and love this and appreciate this. And this is just sitting in my drawer. So I'm passing that on. This is hard for me. The Mint collection from Lorac. It's beautiful. I know some people don't like it. I really do. I really liked these 3 colors. The mint was pretty. Oh, this, I actually liked all in this. This is a great transition color. This is gorgeous. This plum purple, of course, you know I love it. It has a little blush in here. But I have all these colors from different brands, which is why I'm getting rid of it, which is why I'm closing it and moving on, because I don't want to get rid of it. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, well, if you don't want to get rid of it, don't. But the thing is, I don't even get to use it like every once in a while. Now, this is the Urban Decay. I don't know what, but it's like this felt and it has this mesh. And I've used, I don't think I've used any of these. I think I swatched them looking for dupes for a video that I never even filmed. And I don't think I've ever used any of these. And they're beautiful. And look at Fishnet. Oh, look at Fishnet. It's amazing. Actually, I believe Fishnet has a Wet n Wild dupe in the 8 pan. Oh, Ransom. See, again, I need to stop looking at those. Like, absolutely, I'm ridiculous, guys. This is the Sephora and Pantone Universe Alchemy of Color eyeshadow palette. And it's magnetic, so you could swing it or whatever. It has a mirror. And I've used this 1 week in a makeup basket. It's beautiful. It really, really is. It has like a big silver, like a big shimmery. You can use this as like, that's as a highlight, inner corner highlight. Beautiful eyeshadows, very, very pigmented. This is like a very deep purple down here. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Again, I don't reach for it. I just don't reach for it, you know? So it's all taking up space. And I just have stuff, as much as I like it, when I start saying, oh, I really want to use it, maybe I'll keep it, then I start thinking about the stuff that I absolutely adore. And I'm like, okay, would I choose this over that? Or is this even on par with that? And if my heart is somewhere else, I just have to move on. Must move on. Now, the last thing, guys, this is it. That hurts my soul. Is my Tarte, I know, Coral Crush. I got this like last spring when it came out. It has a little starfish. These round disc palettes are gorgeous. They're good quality. They have the bronzer, the blush, the highlighter, beautiful shadows. Again, you know how I am with the purples. So if I just look at this, I've told you over and over again, I have these shades. I've shown you these shades at least 3 times in this video alone, probably more. All of these neutrals are beautiful. Again, I have them in multiple palettes, multiple singles. I have enough highlighters to last me years and years and lifetimes, several people's lifetimes. And I believe this is the, I mean, I assume all of these in here are the Park Avenue Princess whatever bronzer, and I have another one of these discs, and I have, you know, a few other bronzers. I don't need that many bronzers. The blush is really pretty. Everything is perfect about this. Nothing is wrong with it, except I never reach for it. I never reach for it because I have so many things that are similar. And when I travel, and this is very convenient, I don't bring this. I never bring it. I always bring my Lorac Pro To Go, which has the blushes and the bronzer, and then I bring other eyeshadow palettes. So this is too painful, but it's too gorgeous to sit in my collection for no reason when someone else, and I don't know if this is still available. I think these were like $38. That's not what I would sell it for. It is used, but you know, someone is gonna love this and be able to use my little baby that I can't use because I have too much. So this is everything that I'm getting rid of, guys. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. But I feel a lot better. I can actually see my makeup drawers. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if you've done anything like this or if you have a series or a video like this. Do not forget to check out Jen because she is completely going through all of her stuff also. And like I've said in all my other videos, this is a collab with Jen from GlamMoms, and she's my bestie here. So we're keeping each other strong and accountable during this process. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Stay beautiful and stay blessed. Bye.